Autumn comes too soon. Autumn comes too soon.
It is Thanksgiving season, guys, and we are always searching for a new recipe to serve up our guests. And today we're going to do one that no one's going to expect. We're going to make Alicia Silverstone's tofu pumpkin pie. That is right. We're going to sneak in some tofu in and see if our guests really find out and see if we can tell the difference.
So in the article, it does say it tastes even better than regular pumpkin pie. And I love me some pumpkin pie, so I will be the judge of that. So will this taste good is the question.
And by the way, Alicia Silverstone is vegan, so this is a vegan dish.
Does that make it sound tastier?
No.
Is that why you said that?
Okay, so pretty easy. First thing we had to do was prep all of our spices because there's so many of them. Let us show you what we have. Kosher salt, ground cinnamon, ground ginger, ground cloves, ground allspice, ground nutmeg, and cornstarch.
What do we do first?
Well, we only need 1 can of pumpkin puree, which I was like, well, is that enough? But I forgot that there is tofu to go in here. But first thing we need is the sweetening agent. We are using maple syrup. So we're gonna do a ½ cup, and I'm gonna get every drop out of my cup. Ooh, it looks good. Okay, so the biggest question, Gina, did you see it said 2 or 3 tablespoons of cornstarch? I went ahead and just did 2½, right? Meet me halfway.
Or you're just gonna be off no matter what because it isn't 2 or 3.
Okay, and then the star of the show, don't tell anyone, it is some silken tofu, and it's so nice and luscious looking. It is so silky.
Yeah, it's mixing really well, really easily.
Ooh, that sound, girl. Turn your volume down.
Turn it up, it's cooking. Actually, I take my comment back about being easy to mix in. It is easy, but it's a little chunky. See the tofu bits? And I don't know if this is where when it cooks it melts. I'm gonna mix it as thoroughly as I can by hand and then just go with it. And then we shall see if it comes out okay.
All right, guys, so we are ready to pour this in, and make sure that she does say to use like a vegan pie crust. I'm not going that far because I'm not vegan. I just want to taste the inside of this pumpkin pie. So just gonna pour it in. $425, 15 minutes, okay? And then we're gonna turn the temperature down to 350 for 60.
Let's cook it up.
Okay, how does yours like?
I think it's done. I actually took mine out 10 minutes earlier, so I cooked it for 50 minutes because the pie filling was pulling away from the shell and the shell looked golden enough.
Same, I left mine in for 52 minutes.
We did not chill ours. We did let it cool. I do see the little itty bitty tofu bits. Mine is mushy. I think if we chilled it, it would have been okay. It is a bit mushy. I don't know, I wouldn't say it's better than regular pumpkin pie, but it's good. I mean, it tastes like pumpkin pie. Every time I look over, Kat, you're making a lot of faces.
It's not the texture because yes, it is mushy, and maybe it might set if we put it in the fridge so it chills, but I did exactly as her measurement in terms of the spices, and it's kind of bitter. Was hoping it would be sweeter.
That's where you add Cool Whip on the top of it.
You can't add Cool Whip, you have to add non-dairy whip.
So it's good. I'm glad we made it. I like it, but would I make it again? Probably not.
She does say that She loves spices and she really plays it up. So maybe half of the cloves. It's not sweet enough for me too, so maybe up the maple syrup. I don't know, if you're a vegan and you want to try it, you might like it. Like Gina likes it. I don't. But again, Gina is more healthy than me, so.
Healthier, not healthy. Well, hopefully that was helpful. I don't know if it was, but we're thankful you joined us. So if you haven't subscribed already, please do and hit the bell so that you don't miss our next video. See you next week. Bye.
That's good.